We do have a question from Ravit. Ravit, thank you so much for joining. He's so great. And this is absolutely a question I was going to ask as well. But what project metrics are considered when you're thinking about making an investment?
So I love the term project that we talk about, like the cool data project show. And often in the industry, people don't think of it as a project for what you're building, but a lot of that going from idea to startup is around experimentation. It truly is a project. It could be launching in public, building on GitHub, getting those stars, starting to get that early data from users who are potentially using your open source software or app or whichever ecosystem you're building. So metrics, there's no one size fits all. But when you think of the box, ultimately, there's two sides that you want to uncover. One is the product velocity, and two is the business velocity. Let's unpack each one. So product velocity, what does this mean? You're building your cool data project. Perhaps it's a new tool in the modern data stack. You're building some data visualization, no code tool. Well, are you just shipping updates once a year? Or are you shipping updates once every 6 months, once every 3 months, once every month, once every 2 weeks? What do those builds look like? Are they nightly? Are they weekly? And what's being shipped from those features or those bug fixes? And I believe that the data industry is evolving like the software industry was just a decade or so ago, that now we're building data toolkits and data packages. And these are being developed similar to how software's been built. You can look at startups like Comet, for example, right? Incredible developer velocity. The product continues to evolve, a lot of shipping, a lot of new features, and they're listening to those early customers and design partners. Hey, we love your product, but we could take it from 95% love to 99% love if you add this extra feature. And then the team goes out and prioritizes feature builds to ensure that the product is gaining the customer love. And so no matter what stage, I do think it's hypercritical to listen to the voice of your customer, though that voice isn't necessarily one person. There's been a lot of great books in the ecosystem and stories that talk about the classic getting to 100 customers or getting to 100 design partners. If you're building a product and you speak with 100 startups, 100 companies that have a willingness to pay for your product, and you start hearing a similar message, a similar theme from these prospective customers, that's a good indicator that might be something for you to build, and that then they would buy that product as well.